Your financial needs aren't independent of each other, so your financial advisors shouldn't be either. At Mercantile Bank, our experienced United Wealth professionals are united to serve you and your complete financial planning and wealth management needs. Are you just starting your investment journey or need to roll over a retirement plan? Do you need to plan for a loved one with special needs or for your own life after work? Maybe your business needs a succession plan or you want to enhance your employee benefit programs. Whatever steps you need to take, our United Wealth experts are ready to take them with you. Together, we are united.
Hi, this is Ron Kinscherf with the Business Spotlight on Muddy River News, brought to you by Mercantile Bank and Rober and Phillips, attorneys at law. We have Catherine Adrian.
Yes.
She is now the face of Ellington Gift Company, which used to be Gifts by Grawe.
Yes,
but
sir.
It's been Ellington Gift Company for a while because you guys have had Gifts by Grawe for about 4 or 5 years now, right?
Yeah, yep. The ownership has been the same for about 4 years, and we have been dreaming of a rebrand, but we wanted to make sure we did it correctly.
Okay.
So I came on board this year, and we rolled it out.
What background do you have in retail?
Sure. Retail, not so much.
Okay.
A bit now.
Okay.
So I have a background in marketing.
Well, that's basically the same thing.
Yeah, so I did that for Titan here in town.
Oh, did you?
And then
Okay.
I also worked at our church for a while, took a detour in children's ministry, but then helped with some of their communication.
Okay, cool. So rebranding, what does that all involve? I'm assuming, does that mean new products? Obviously logos, stuff like that?
Yeah, it means a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Our main goal is that the community knows quickly what our mission is, what the heart is behind Ellington Gift Company. So we have a new logo, but with that, we have really defined goals of providing purchasing with a purpose is what we call it,
Okay.
and having quality items to provide the community.
So memorials was always on the back of your head when you
Yeah.
thought of Gifts by Grawe. So
Yes.
you're still doing that. You don't want to
Yes.
get away from that.
Yes.
But you're adding other types of inventory too.
Yeah, I think memorials, they're a really impactful way to come alongside someone during sometimes some really hard times.
Right.
And I think our community counts on us to have that. So we are not backing off on that at all. What we are doing is enhancing other areas. So it could be weddings, it could be housewarming gifts, babies, any way that you want to celebrate someone in a moment in their life, we want to come alongside you and help you do that.
I also noticed on your site you have some, I don't know, religious, I guess, type
Yeah.
things too for
Yeah.
folks, first communions, baptisms,
Yeah.
things along those lines too.
Our faith section has also been really important to our customers. They're telling us that they don't really have anywhere in town. There are a couple places, but not a lot of places to still go and look for those items. So we have heard that feedback. We have enhanced it. We are still enhancing that selection. But a fun fact about that, you said you saw it on our website, is
Right.
you can come in store and pick that out, or you can go straight to our website. We will ship it for you from the store or from the website because our goal is to make it simple.
Yeah. So, for example, if I have a nephew that's getting baptized or something along getting married, and I can't make it,
Yeah.
we can use your site.
Yes.
Or come in and then you'll ship it too, right?
Yeah, or even if you have someone out of town, if you had someone here locally that has an event like that coming up, someone from out of town could
Oh, true.
come online and then we'll deliver it for free. So we'll take it and a lot of times it's me. I'll make sure that it gets to your door with a smile.
All right. So I always ask this question. The challenge of inventory. How do you know, and are you the buyer too?
I am not the buyer. I work closely with the buyer.
So how do you know what to get and what not to get, and what do you think will buy? I've always been curious about the mindset behind all that type of stuff.
Yeah, these are the questions I've been asking for the past few months. As you quickly found out, I don't have a huge background
Right.
in retail.
But you have to, with your taste though, you thought, well, that's kind of cool. I might buy that.
Yes.
Am I wrong?
Nope, you're absolutely
Okay.
right. And what's cool is I think the buyer and I, and even the owners, we all have slightly different things that we're drawn to. So working together to make sure that there are a lot of selections has worked really well. So I've been learning, it's actually a really cool process with inventory and watching what sells, what doesn't sell. And you're really watching the trends of your customers and what are they into. And so what we learn is more so than what we're looking for, wanting in our home, wanting to gift our people. While that is a part of it, is I'm learning the mentality of my customers and saying, you know what, this is something they really like to count on us to have, and we make sure we have it.
What has been your demographic, and is there a different? I'm assuming your demographic is one that wasn't actually aimed at earlier, not to be critical.
No, yeah. I am a 32-year-old work from home mom. And there weren't a ton of us in that. If you look at our analytics, we are typically the 50 and up female are our customers. However, just this past week I was looking, and that margin is changing a little bit. We are close to having just the same amount of people in their 30s to 40s that are at least following us on social and checking us out on our website as we do the 50 and up women.
So, but I'm assuming you're changing your purchasing habits to match that, right?
We are. One of the fun things that we just kind of dove into is teachers. We love to celebrate the teachers in our community. And so we're trying to have fun things and fun ways for people to appreciate them. And that's something new that we're doing.
Are you going to have, I didn't ask you, so if I put you on the spot, I'm sorry, but special, like you mentioned, teachers and nurses and things like that, like during National Teachers Month, if there is such a thing, are you going to have specials and sales and stuff like that in accordance with that?
Yes, and we will market all of that on our social media. We're on Facebook and Instagram. Ellington Gift Company is our name. You can find us on there, and we're still, if you go to Gifts by Grawe, you'll still find us too, because we like to make it simple. Yeah,
and you have a background in marketing, and how much has social media played in your efforts to get people to come in?
You know, I think social media presence is an expectation now. We just live in a world where as much as you would go to Google to find information about someone, a lot of your people are going to go to social media to find information. So I use that heavily to just let people know, invite them into the conversation about what we can do and come alongside them for.
Anything you're not carrying now, or areas that you're not carrying now that you hope to be like in 3 months, 6 months?
That's an interesting question. I think
that's why I get paid so much money to do these.
Right, because you just come up with the good ones.
No, I guess what are your plans for growth? I guess is another way to ask that question, because you mentioned some new things you're carrying. In a perfect world, where would you like to see Ellington Gift Company go?
Okay, I'll let you in on an idea we have.
Okay, I'll let you know if it's good or bad. How about that?
This is good.
We'll do it in front of the whole world.
Okay, and you guys can let us know as well. Then I guess.
Yeah.
So we have an idea. It's not a new idea, but subscription boxes with a slightly different twist to them. One of the areas I think people love to come alongside their loved ones and don't necessarily know how to do it effectively is people in nursing homes or assisted living facilities. And so what if we provide a way to help you say, hey, I'm thinking of you. Maybe it's once every couple months. Maybe it's once a month.
Once a quarter would
once
be good.
A quarter. Yeah. Just you get mail and you know you're special. But what we're doing is we're just putting it together for you. You can kind of hand pick some things to fit that person, whether they like tea or reading or whatever it may be, and we can help you do that.
And so if I have, let's say my grandma or my mother is in a nursing home, I would sign up for this. You do the shopping basically behind the scenes. Now, would I get the opportunity to approve it or not, or would you just say, oh, go ahead? Okay, so but it's basically like Stitch Fix type thing. Yeah. Except for older people. Now, the one challenge you're going to have, I think, if you do this, telling you how to run your business.
Please tell me. I love a good challenge.
is there's not a lot of room in these rooms for gifts necessarily. So
correct. So I think it's not so much going to be heavy on the decor. That's one area where honestly we don't focus on as much, because what we're focusing on is the sentiment. So maybe it's an adult coloring book. It's an activity they can do and place some in a drawer when they're not using it. Or it's something
that prayer card, something that's simple.
Yes, something that doesn't take up space, that won't die like fresh floral, but that they can have and maybe can be a source of entertainment as well during their day.
I think that's a very good idea. When that's not something I had in the back of my mind. I think that's a good idea.
Thank you.
Because there is and you wouldn't even have, and you could even do it. Excuse me.
Should we hire you?
No.
Come on board?
You could even do that where you. It could be anonymous. Like I could sign up for somebody I don't know, because there's a lot of people in these other communities that don't have something like that.
And what if
you could reach out to, you know what I'm saying? You could have that networking with the local nursing homes or assisted living. Yeah.
What if we had someone say, for $30, I would love to gift something to someone who doesn't have any family that visits them.
I think that would be, All right, we'll talk. I like this idea.
So all that to say, there are dreams of Ellington Gift Company. So there's what we have, there's what's new now, and there really is what's to come.
You really like what you're doing.
I love what I'm doing.
It's cool, because you were tight, you mentioned, for quite a while in the big corporate world, and now it's a little smaller niche.
Yeah, I think in marketing, the fun thing about it and in communication is you get to see behind the scenes or behind the curtain of wherever you are.
Yeah.
And you get to learn the heart and soul of it. And then you get to be the one that expresses it to the community and says, look what's happening. And the owners really believe in this mission, and that's why we're still here. Gifts by Grawe was here for over 3 decades.
Yeah.
And we're really hoping Ellington Gift Company can be as well.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank
It's
you
really
so
interesting.
much.
All right, Catherine Adrian with Ellington Gift Company, formerly Gifts by Grawe. This has been the Business Spotlight, brought to you by Mercantile Bank and Rober and Phillips, attorneys at law.